What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Timothy, and we back. We back with another banger, cause every video is a banger. Welcome back to Kush and Beans. What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all folks doing? How y'all good folks doing, man? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. All right, we got a banger for y'all today. As you guys seen on the thumbnail, today we're gonna be getting some clones. Not only are we gonna be getting some clones, we're also gonna be popping some seeds. All right, I also got a new gimbal, so you guys should be able to see more of the actions. All right, so what we're gonna do is, like we talked about, we're gonna take 2 clones from this one, 2 clones from this one, 2 clones from this one. All right, I've already picked my clones. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one right here. And I'm gonna grab 2 right here, 2 right there. All right, and after that, I'm gonna show y'all how to prep the clones and get them ready. All right, first thing first, let me get y'all set up here. Boom. First thing first, what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna sanitize your area, make sure everything is ready. I actually have 3 cups of filtered water with me, so that way I have something to put my clones in once I cut them. And then after that, we'll get ready. And I'll show you guys the cool way that I'm attempting to do clones. As I've said before, I'm not a professional, I'm new at this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. We're just gonna keep trying some shit until some shit works. Right? So, we got our gloves on. And what I'm looking for, just so you guys know, this clone right here, I'm gonna grab it down here. And I'm gonna put it in some water while I grab the other clones, okay? So give me a second, let me grab these clones for you guys. One. And we're gonna grab this one. We got 2. We got 2 of the super skunk already. We're gonna grab 2 from the Northern Lights. So let's find 2 here that we like. I definitely want to grab this one right here. And I know definitely want to grab one up here. And then now we're going to grab 2 from back here. So this plant, as you guys know, is a little thin, so getting clones here one from the banana Kush. I could, if I wanted to, I'm just going to top this one right here and get a shorter one. Hopefully it's cool. This one. clones. Alright, so we have collected our clones. We got 2 of each. I accidentally topped this one. We might just toss this out. I don't think it's gonna grow. I really needed no chance. Too short, you know. So here's how we're gonna prep our clones. Now, I've seen online a lot of people said buy the hormones, right? But if you remember when we started this journey together, I told you guys my goal is to show you guys that anybody can do this for the love. All right, so how we're gonna do this clone is we're gonna use honey, organic honey. From the organic honey, we're gonna put them straight into that soil mix right there. I'm using Ocean Force soil. So the way it's gonna work is, right, I'm gonna put some honey in this top. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of Dino Micro on there, and then I'm gonna plant it. That's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna use this tool right here to poke some holes in it. That way, all the honey and clone don't just fall off when I'm putting it in. I said clone. All that honey and micro don't fall off when I'm putting it in. We're gonna do some holes. All right, we got our holes. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a super skunk. What we're gonna do is take some of this honey. We'll put it in here. We're gonna open this up. And we're gonna mix it. We'll put some in there, we'll put some in there. Boom, just like so. All right, so we got Dino Micro in here, and we got honey in here. All right, so the way we're gonna do this, make sure I do this on camera for you guys. You're gonna grab your clone, right? You're gonna grab your clone. You just wanna keep the top part. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this off. We're gonna cut this off. So now your clone look like this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna trim this top part of the leaves. Like so. Just like that, just like that, just like that, just like that. Just like that. Now let's get this last little bit right here. All right, so we cut it, we trimmed it. Next, we're gonna cut this at an angle, 45-degree angle, like this. And then we're gonna scrape the outer membrane off of this. Just like so. Once that's done, we're gonna take it, we're gonna dump it in our honey. Just like this. And then once we have that, we're gonna go ahead and put it in our soil. We're gonna pat it dry. We're gonna pack it just like that. All right, so we got one down. Let me show you guys one more time how to do the other, right? We're gonna trim off all the excess growth. We're gonna trim the top leaves. Like so. Like so. We're gonna cut out of 45. Like so. And now we're gonna scrape. When you scraping it, you don't want to go too hard. You just want to scrape the outer skin. Just like that. Once you get it, you dump it in honey, mix with dino. Make sure every side is covered. Like so. And then you put it in the soil. Just like that. And you put it in there, just like that. We're gonna go ahead and do the Northern Lights now. This is the Northern Light. We're gonna trim the excess growth. We'll trim the leaves. For you guys wondering why are we trimming the leaves? We're trimming the leaves because we're trying to stop photosynthesis from the top, and we want them to focus more on root growth at the bottom. That's why we're trimming the leaves. And then the dino gives beneficial bacteria for the root when they finally emerge. Honey, after the research I've done, honey works just as if it's Clonex, but it's organic. That's what the honey does, and then we dip it. Once again, dip, 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 dip. And then we'll pop it in the soil. One more Northern Light to do. Easy peasy, right? Then you take this, you cover in honey, one more time, and then you just plant it. Bada bam, bada boom. All right, so as you guys can see, we got all of them cloned up. And then the next step is we're just gonna moist the soil. We're just gonna get the soil some moistness. Boom, just like so. Now, I'm gonna flip you guys around. In the tent, as you guys can see, we have a heat mat. In the heat, we're gonna go ahead and set this in our heat mat. We'll cut this one off. is, now, we'll put the humidity dome back on. Now about the humidity dome, you want to make sure this whole top is moist. Just like so. All right, and then we're gonna turn on the humidity. We're gonna turn on our heater. We're gonna raise the temperature to 87. Because we got it sitting down on this watering tray, it's probably gonna lower it down to about 85, 83. And then that's about it. That's how you clone with honey. These tops, these green holes, needs to remain closed. All right, and we'll check in them in about 3-4 days, and hopefully we have roots. If not, this was a fail. If we do, this was a success. Now, on the next part of this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to pop seeds, right? So I'm gonna experiment. What's better, cloning or popping from seeds? All right, make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe if you fuck with the content so far, okay? Give me a second, let me get set up to pop these clones, and I'll be right back. All right, now we're on the popping seeds, popping beans portion of the video. So I'm gonna show you guys how to pop these beans, okay? As always, make sure everything you guys do, you gotta put some gloves on. You feel me? Keep it sanitary. Keep it sanitary. All right, so what you're gonna need to pop seeds. As always, this is my way of doing it, all right? Doesn't mean it's the right way. It's the way I've done it before, and it's worked for me. You need a paper towel, fold it into 4. All right, you're gonna need a bag. This is how you're gonna create humidity. And this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your water, you're gonna spray your paper towel, like so. Boom. Then what you're gonna do is, you're gonna get a little bit of dino. All right, dino. I use this thing for everything, and this works fantastically. You're gonna break some dino in here, like so. The reason we're doing that is so when the top roots emerge, we have some good mycorrhiza going on. All right, this strain is the Bruce Banger. We have 3 right here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take all 3, I'm gonna dump it in here. There was only 2 in there? That's crazy. Dump all 3 in there, like so. Then what you're gonna do is, you're gonna spread, and you're gonna fold it. You're gonna spray it again. You want it moist, not wet, all right? So, just like that. Just like so. Then you're gonna take this, open it up. This is just a regular Ziploc bag. And you're gonna neatly put it in your bag. Like so. Get it in there. And then you're just gonna hit your bag a couple times. 1. And then you're gonna seal it. Just like this. And just like that, we're ready to pop some beans. What you're gonna do after this, what you're gonna do with this, is you're gonna put it in a dark, warm space. Okay? That's what you're gonna do with it. You're gonna put it in a dark, warm space. Because you wanna keep it like all dark. You know, I would put it in my grow tent, but you know, my grow tent is on an 18.6, so that don't really help. I could have sworn I had could have I had 6 Bruce bangers. I guess not. Put these 2 in there. These are the super skunk. Spray. Fold. Moist. Moist. And what we're gonna do, same thing. Grab a bag. So, hit it a couple times, like so, and you just slide it in. Put it somewhere nice and warm. And then the last one we're gonna germinate is, this is Northern Lights. So one more time, we're gonna spray. Get some Dino, crush it. Put your seed on top. Spray. Fold. Spray. Spray. Get your bag. Spray your bag. Bada bam, bada boom. Put it in here. And then now you put it in somewhere warm. You know? That's it. That's the steps to, well, let me rephrase that. That's the step I follow to germinate seeds. That's the step I follow to clone. I clone with honey. It's my first time trying it. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. You know, if you guys have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to drop it down below. All right, in the comment section. As always, if you fuck with the content, drop a like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? I appreciate y'all for staying tuned with me. And as always, man, this is your boy Hamilton, telling y'all once more, stay lit, stay growing. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.